Screen time is making kids moody, crazy, and lazy.
Safety Learnings, compiled by Safety Encyclopedia.
Kids may be given a mental health diagnosis such as major depression, bipolar disorder, or ADHD, when the problem is everyday electronic use. Let's look at 6 physiological mechanisms explains how electronics produce mood disturbance. For example, electronics desynchronize the body clock. 1. Screen time disrupts sleep and desynchronized body clock. Because light from screen devices mimics daytime, it suppresses melatonin, a sleep signal released by darkness. Just minutes of screen stimulation can delay melatonin release by several hours and desynchronize the body clock. Once the body clock is disrupted, all sorts of other unhealthy reactions occur, such as hormone imbalance and brain inflammation. Plus, high arousal doesn't permit deep sleep, and deep sleep is how we heal. 2. Screen time desensitizes the brain's reward system. Many children are hooked on electronics, and in fact, gaming releases so much dopamine, the feel-good chemical, that on a brain scan it looks the same as cocaine use. But when reward pathways are overused, they become less sensitive, and more stimulation is needed to experience pleasure. 3. Screen time produces light at night. Light at night from electronics has been linked to depression and even suicide risk in numerous studies. Sometimes parents are reluctant to restrict electronics use in a child's bedroom because they worry the child will enter a state of despair, but in fact, removing light at night is protective. 4. Screen time induces stress reactions. Both acute stress, fight or flight, and chronic stress produce changes in brain chemistry and hormones that can increase irritability. Indeed, cortisol, the chronic stress hormone, seems to be both a cause and an effect of depression, creating a vicious cycle. 5. Screen time overloads the sensory system, fractures attention, and depletes mental reserves. Experts say that what's often behind explosive and aggressive behavior is poor focus. When attention suffers, so does the ability to process one's internal and external environment, so little demands become big ones. By depleting mental energy with high visual and cognitive input, screen time contributes to low reserves. One way to temporarily boost depleted reserves is to become angry, so meltdowns actually become a coping mechanism. 6. Screen time reduces physical activity levels and exposure to green time. Research shows that time outdoors, especially interacting with nature, can restore attention, lower stress, and reduce aggression. Thus, time spent with electronics reduces exposure to natural mood enhancers. In today's world, it may seem crazy to restrict electronics so drastically. But when kids are struggling, we're not doing them any favors by leaving electronics in place and hoping they can wind down by using electronics in moderation. It just doesn't work. In contrast, by allowing the nervous system to return to a more natural state with a strict fast, we can take the first step in helping a child become calmer, stronger, and happier.
To learn more safety item, don't forget to subscribe, Safety Encyclopedia, and hit the bell icon.